you guys think about your legacy at all when you're making these records? One thing I think is very interesting about Arcade Fire is you look back at some of these bands from the 70s and 80s, and at the time, I don't know if they were really considering the fact that, like a Clash or a Led Zeppelin, hey, one day 10-year-old kids are going to discover this music and kind of give them a whole new life. It kind of seems like Arcade Fire is now one of those bands that generations coming up are always going to discover and they're always going to find. Like, I think in hindsight, everything now is going to be considered to be one of your masterpieces of a record. Is that something you guys think about as you're making music at all, or have you pondered that when you're on stage or just living it in this moment?
To me, it's too abstract. Like, I can't see myself, like, personally, I don't know if, I can't speak for everyone in the band, but I don't, like, my mind doesn't really go there so much. Like, I do think a lot about the record that we're making or the music that we're making and whether it sounds good and whether I like it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my guiding light. Like, if I start thinking about legacy to me is so someone else's problem. Like, I can't think about it.
It's kind of relative.
Yeah.
I mean,
relative.
I think I only by analogy, I was born 2 years after London Calling. Like, I bought all the Pixies CDs in the late 90s.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when I discovered the Pixies,
Yeah.
when I was 16. And now we're freaking playing with the Breeders. And
Yeah.
it's, like,
That's gotta be wild for you.
That's amazing.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
that's really
crazy.
amazing.
Yeah.